Hello YouTube. It is Saturday, September 10th, and we are currently at Cocoa Beach, the setting for I Dream of Jeannie. And I just thought I'd bring you along for a walk with me today. Nothing really in mind. Thought I'd go ahead and do a little video here, just for the fun of it. Looks like some kind of group with like hundreds, well maybe not hundreds, dozens of girls are out here on the beach today. I don't know what group they are. I'm not really going to go up and ask them, but just wanted to welcome everybody to Cocoa Beach and let you know that everything appears to be going pretty well. I'm going to move here. I think the sun over there is going to cause a glare. Anyhow, I think this week, well after this weekend, this is the last of my 4th week living in the van, so it's been about a month, and I'm getting ready to hit week number 5. So far, I've had a lot of excitement this first 4 weeks. I think, initially when we started, I said I wanted to try to make this go around of living in the van an adventure, and we've certainly had that with hurricane, cougars, helicopter crashes, rocket explosions. Kind of unbelievable, really. As we get ready to hit week number 5, or the 2nd month of me living in a van, I think I want a little bit less adventure. When I had said that I wanted adventure, having all those crazy things happen to me was not really what I had in mind. So I'm hoping that this next week will be a lot more normal adventure. All that stuff was certainly exciting and different, but it was a bit intense. So this week we're just kind of looking around at Cocoa Beach, and as you can see here, Ron Johns is teaching a surf class, I think, surfboarding class. So they've got their little booth set up. It looks like some kind of event here with Ron Johns, just because it's a Saturday. So they're setting up for, it looks like surfboard training here. And we're going to be walking towards the pier over here up ahead. But I don't know if anything's happening at the pier, but sometimes they have events going on the weekends. Looks like all sorts of stuff is set up from Ron John's over here. You can see the little booths and stuff. So maybe Ron John does this every weekend. And they got the kids all in the blue shirts, so I assume those are students. So if you get a chance to come out to Cocoa Beach, make sure you check out Ron John's. This isn't a plug for them or anything, but they are probably the largest attraction for this area. So definitely check them out. And if you're a vanner, some tips. Remember that they have 2 types of parking at Ron John's. They have the customer parking, which says on it, customer parking, warning you'll be towed if you're not. But then along the side of the building, the north end of the building, right alongside there, there's parking that specifically says Ron John free parking. So it doesn't say anything about customers, it doesn't say anything about being towed. So I'm going to assume that you can park there without being towed, because that's where I'm parked. The other thing is that if you are a vanner, just so you're aware, if you're parked at Ron John's, when you walk over towards the beach side, which will be to the east, there's going to be like gazebos and I don't know what you call those, archways and stuff there, but there's a really nice set of public showers there. So that's a good place to wash up. I've been using it to take a shower and also to get some water. Like basically I take my bowl, my red bowl. I don't know if you know that I have those giant bowls in a little blue tube. I take those bowls and I catch the water from the shower head, and then I use that water and fill up my basically my portable sink thingy, the water that I use to wash my hands and stuff. it's a good place to get free water. He's screaming over there. But that is the Ron Jon section. We are now kind of out on the regular area here without a lot of people. Somebody, I don't know if he's cleaning up. And you can see people out playing in the water. And of course, up ahead is the world famous Cocoa Beach Pier, which is where we're headed. Actually, I don't really have anything planned today other than just maybe a little bit of an upload and some slight work at the library today later. But other than that, mostly just chilling, reassessing my situation. I still have about another week or two. Let's see, today's the 10th. I have about a week and a half left before my court appearance. And then after that, depending on what my funding situation looks like, I either remain stuck here or I officially hit the road. So, cross your fingers. I've got mine crossed. Hopefully the money situation will change by then. And I can, and hopefully the court hearing goes well. They're trying to suspend my license because I'm behind on child support payment. And the reason that happened is, I don't know if you've been following along, when I lost my job and then shortly afterwards got into an accident where somebody slammed into me full speed, destroying the original Little Blue. I was barely able to walk and stuff, and they put me through PT, physical therapy, which has gotten me to the point where I am now. Still, I'm able to walk and do things, but I'm always in pain. My lower back hurts all the time, but, I have pain medication that I can take, but I try not to take it unless I absolutely have to. Because even though I don't think the stuff is addictive, it can be psychologically, just because I think people who have back pain can relate. It's like, I used to have friends that would say their back hurt, and I didn't understand what that meant, but that means it hurts all the time, like 24/7. It never goes away. So my lower back is always hurt now. And I can't do all the physical things I used to do, but I am trying to do stuff that I can do and build up my strength. I've been trying to basically walk a lot right now because it's what I can do, even though I can't walk as far as I used to walk because my back hurts, which it still does. But I've been trying to do what I can to just try to get myself better and into better shape, so that even though the doctor says he thinks that this injury is probably permanent, which means I won't be able to do a lot of the physical things I used to do, but I'm not one to just take that news and just let it go and just sit and get depressed about it. So I plan on doing what I'm doing right now, which is trying to avoid the pain medication if at all possible. Trying to eat better, which means I just did a segment here earlier, which I haven't uploaded yet, but I'm going to try to cut out soda again. I originally had cut out soda, but since moving into the van 4 weeks ago, it was like a comfort drink, I was going through so many cans of the decaffeinated or caffeine-free Coke, and literally I was drinking about 12 cans every day or every other day. That's like 6 or more cans a day. That's a lot, and that thing's like mostly sugar and salt. So as of yesterday rather, today, I think it's yesterday, my plan is to not buy any more soda. It's not like I can't drink it, but I'm going to try not to drink it, at least, not buy it and stock it in the vehicle, because I end up going through it so fast. It's like, I think it comforts me because the sugar, but it certainly isn't good for you. So I'm going to try to avoid that. The other thing I'm going to do is try to do what I'm doing right now, at least while I'm here, is take a walk every morning. I try to walk from that end of the beach over there, about 1.5 miles, 2 miles away, up to the pier here, straight up ahead here. So I'm trying to do that like every day or every other day, just to get my core, my strength back up, my ability to walk without hurting. And of course, it's just cool, you know. Look, I'm walking around and the water's coming right up to me, and it's soothing actually. And I'm trying to take in as much of the beach as I can, because I figure once I start traveling, there's a likelihood that I'm not going to be on the beach anymore. I think a lot of places I'll be going may not have a beach, or they won't have beaches like these here in Florida with sand everywhere. So while I'm here, I'm going to try to take advantage of this situation and just enjoy what I can here, because people elsewhere don't have access to this stuff. Matter of fact, you know, a lot of the people you see around here are tourists or visitors. They come from out of town. They sometimes come from out of state just to check out our beaches here in Florida. So while I'm in Florida, you can be darn sure that I'm going to be at the beach, that I'm going to be taking all this in and just enjoying the feel of the sand, the wet sand, the waves hitting me, and everything else that the beach has to offer. And what's really cool about all this is, because I'm already here, this is all free. I mean, people spend thousands of dollars to get over here to do this, and I can wake up and do this every day. At least while I'm still here. So I'm going to take advantage of that for sure. Now, if you've been following along, I just tried my first gig with the real estate photography. So I read their description, shot all the sample photos, then went online to their website. Finally, they show what they pay, and it's like $5 or $6 per set of pictures. Truthfully, that's horrendous. And there's no guarantees on how many jobs they'll send you per day. There's no guarantees on anything. So if they only send me one job a day and I have to drive out to it and I'm getting $5, truthfully, that may not be worth it. If they're sending me a couple a day, I don't know. It just depends on how far apart the job sites are. If you have to travel all across town or multiple town cities to shoot them, you could spend more in gasoline than what they're going to pay you. So that job's looking really iffy to me, because I thought they were offering like 15 or 20 bucks. When I went on to look at their actual fee that they're offering after you register and sign up, it's more like $5 or $6 per set for the standard photography. Now you can do other stuff like leave notices and install lock boxes and things like that, and they pay you a little bit more, but it's like $10. So I don't really know if it's worth it. We're gonna go ahead and try it out anyways though. I'm gonna see if they, you know, right now I just submitted my my sample pictures, so they need to review it and decide if they want to hire me or contract me out to do it, and then they'll start sending me some work. But if it looks like it's only going to be 1 or 2 shoots a day, I think I might just give it up, because you could spend $10 in gas going to a work site and earning $5. Not even, because you know, I also have to find a place to upload. I have to process pictures, then I have to find a place to upload them and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. I'm crossing my fingers that when they start sending me work, it'll either, one, be right near where I am, so gasoline won't be an issue, or two, they send me a whole bunch, like maybe 10. But even at 10 of them, let's say I shoot 10 real estate photo job sites per day. That comes to about $50 or $60 in earnings, and I'm probably going to end up spending about $20 in gas, $10 or $20 in gas up to. So you're looking at making maybe like $30 or $40 a day That sucks. So already, even without having shot anything, just looking at the numbers of what they're giving out and, you know, the work that's going to be required, I can see why they might be continually putting the ad in Craigslist, because no one in their right mind would want to do it if you have to, you know, if you're only earning $20 or $30 a day or less, and you're spending $20 or $30 a day in gas. So we'll see what happens. So I'll cross my fingers, hope that when they give me my first job, it'll be simple, it'll be nearby, and hopefully they'll give me a whole bunch of them. But if they don't, you know, that may not be a viable option for earning even gas money, just because you're spending as much or more on getting the money just to make the money. So that's a situation that's still developing, and I'll be updating you on that as I get the updates myself. Right now, I haven't heard back from them as far as giving, you know, whether or not they approve my sample photos and whether or not they'll give me some work to do. We are nearly at the pier right now, and I'm looking around and I don't see any special setups. So it looks like nothing special is planned here on this side of the beach. And for those of you not familiar with this area, Cocoa Beach Pier was recently bought out by Westgate Resorts. That's why you see all these resort type umbrellas and stuff out there on the beach. They made the place look really nice, but it looks so commercialized now. Before, this area did not have all these umbrellas and stuff out here. You brought your own, but now it's kind of like Westgate owns the pier, and I guess this area around the pier. So they set up all these rentals. I think you have to pay money to rent a spot to sit out here. I don't think they're free, even though I sat in one the other day for free. But at least you can come to the pier and the beach for free. You don't have to pay for the rentals. You can bring your own chair and your own umbrella. But you get to enjoy the real attraction, which is the water here, for free. See the surfer dudes there. Coco's known for surfing, even though I look at our waves and they don't look that big. Usually they're about like, what, 4 to 6 feet. But you can see the surfers are out there taking advantage of this opportunity to surf out here today. It's a great day for the beach. I'm actually pretty familiar with the pier. It's a cool structure with pylons underneath. And if you check out the DeBoer photography website, you might actually see some pictures of the pier with bikini babes in them. And before everything kind of fell apart, and a while back, I actually used to be a glamour photographer and did a lot of bikini babe type pictures and whatnot. So this was one of my shooting spots. Maybe I'll post some pictures just for the heck of it. So there's a guy up there on the pier. It's not getting clean. I guess they have him strapped in case he falls off. But we are underneath the pier. These are the pylons I'm talking about. If you come here, note that water drips down from the top here and some of these pipes and whatnot, so watch where you walk. I don't know what that water is, if it's sewer or sewage or what. But there's pipes at certain spots that drip, so just keep your eye open if you do find yourself under the Cocoa Beach Pier. There's pigeons up here in the rafters. If I can get Mr. Pigeon over here. Hiding. Oh, well, there's the pigeons. The pigeons live up here and kind of hang out. Hello. And you can see it's the way to enjoy the beach and get some shade. It's too sunny. I hear and see a speedboat out there. It looks like a... I don't think there's a racing boat. Every once in a while they have boat races here, right up and down the coast of Cocoa Beach. You can hear that boat though, it is a speedboat. Wow, look at those waves coming in. And there's a pier. Up even further ahead, I don't know if you can see that strip of land sticking out. That is the jetty for the Port Canaveral. And I'm debating if I want to walk over there. Because I've never done that. And if I do it, it is... I'm going to come over here into the shade here for a minute and take a breath. But if I decide to walk over to the jetty, that is a long walk. I know I can do it, go in there. I could walk all the way up to the jetty. And it would be cool to hang out at Jetty Park. The problem that's going to occur is coming back. Because now we're talking maybe 10 miles or more of walking. I don't know if I can handle that. Although it is tempting. I think if my back were better, I would do that, because I know I could do it easily, but right now my back's always starting to ache a bit. So I don't think we're going to walk up the Jetty Park over there today. And there you can see our lifeguard on duty. Getting ready to get on duty. And just a great day to be at the beach. You know, since I'm here, I might as well just go ahead and show off the pier itself since they've updated it. You can see why, as a photographer, I would love this place and love shooting here. These pylons and rafters and steps make interesting backdrops for photos. There used to be a mural that was painted on see that blue the blue wall here up ahead we're going to get up to here. They used to have a really cool mural painted, but it looks like since Westgate took it over, they've painted it over with the blue color. It's a little bit sad because I liked the painting that was on there before. It was like a bunch of surfboards. So here you can see people playing volleyball. There's the lifeguard tower with the warning flag of yellow. So I think that means that you need to be cautious because there may be possible riptides. And there's marine wildlife out there, usually in the form of jellyfish. Yeah. Those things can hurt you really bad if they sting you. Here you can see this is the blue wall. I guess they built a storage unit under here for rentals, and they painted all this. This is where the mural used to be. There is public showers here. Not for full-blown showers, but for rinsing. You can rinse off that salt water. And they have this cool thing that looks like a foot washer. You see that? Isn't that cool? You step on it. There it goes. Getting all the tan on my shoes. They need one. They need one of these at the shower, man. This is like really nice. You step on it and the water comes on. Look at the rainbow. Step off it, it stops. That is awesome. Step on it, and the water starts, and it's like a really nice misting system. I think this would make an awesome shower. It's like if you make one of these, and you have it so it squirts like all over on your top and bottom. This is an incredible system. It's like weight activated. That is cool. Anyhow, you can see they have decorated the place with some really nice settings for photos. And there's a giant anchor, and now there's a trolley. I don't know where the trolley goes, but I think it picks up tourists probably from Westgate Resorts. Probably. And there's a snack stand, restaurant, and the pier itself has like a lot of restaurants and things. This is the directory here. It's got a lot of shops and a lot of food places to eat. And they've decorated these walls with surfboards. Life is a wave, your attitude is your surfboard. Stay stoked, stay stoked and aim for the light. There's a bit of a history here as to the Westgate Cocoa Beach Pier. Talks about how the pier was built originally in 1962, and it was like owned by a local businessman and entrepreneur, Rick Stotler, and he owned it all this time and had an ice cream parlor here. But then I guess he sold it. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. This particular panel here talks about how David Siegel of Westgate Resorts bought the pier and has renovated it to what you see now. In addition to our beaches, the Space Coast also offers the Kennedy Space Center. You used to be able to stand here on the pier and watch the shuttle launch. I've never done it all the time I've lived here, but I lived along the coast here in Satellite Beach, and we used to watch the shuttle launches just from our yards. So that was pretty cool. I think it's a Banana Boat song. Anyhow, you can see there's the Kennedy Space Center. And it says, the best surfer out there is the one having the most fun. And of course we have Port Canaveral, which I gave a tour the other day. I didn't give a tour of the port, but we looked at the Exploration Tower and Ketchum Park, which is down on one end of it. And of course we have Patrick Air Force Base, which actually owns that whole strip of land between Satellite Beach and Cocoa Beach. All that land is actually federal land, and the military allowed A1A, U.S. or Highway A1A to be built through federal land, and even though it's owned by the base of the federal government, they open up that whole area there for public use. So the beaches all along Patrick are open and free to the public, and they have nice amenities like showers and really nice bathrooms and stuff. You can't park there overnight, but you can spend the whole day there for free. Actually, you can do that at pretty much all the beaches around here in Brevard County. I will say that Brevard County has really nice and easy beach access with showers and nice amenities. Being creative on the waves is challenging, but we each create art in our own way. And of course, they have the bathrooms, which they've upgraded, and I think that was nice. Cocoa Beach Pier here. One of the greatest things about the sport of surfing is that you need only 3 things: your body, a surfboard, and a wave. This is the men's restroom, which I'll show off if there's no one in here. There's people in there, but it's really nice. If you end up coming here, just know that they really renovated the bathrooms, and it is really, really nice in there. And if there's people playing volleyball, this is a great place to watch. You can pretty much get a really good view here from up here at the pier. Down towards the end of the pier is a nice restaurant where you can eat and over the water and get a scenic view. And all along this whole side is a bunch of touristy shops. So you can buy all sorts of souvenirs and stuff to show that you were here. But that's pretty much concludes our tour of Cocoa Beach and the Cocoa Beach Pier.